Hey guys, this is Frank, and I am going to be going through a tips and tricks that I wanted to have a really good game, so to do it to. So I played a few, and I got this one, and this one I did pretty good. So sort of validates my tips in the sense that I can perform well when I use these tips when I actually play. So the first thing is to get the expansions. I know it costs money, and EA is just looking for an extra buck, but the star cards are real. The star cards in them are really advantageous. As you can see, my hand, it includes Escape Artist and Back to Bomb. Those are the ones I use. Escape Artist is the trait that I use, and Back to Bomb. And I only get those in the expansions. And they really made a difference in the way I play. I play a lot of cargo, so they really made a difference. Escape Artist, you can run really fast, almost 3-4 times the speed of a normal run. And you can see I just went up to trait level 2, and figured, once you start running, you see how fast I'm moving. So the first thing is get the expansions, pay the extra money, and do the HUT contracts and get those star cards. The second one is to try all the types of weapons. I've really settled on the DH-17, but I used a lot of weapons. I'm not a sniper, and I kind of get that with me, and I'm just never going to be a sniper, so I'm all right with that. So this DH-17 is the one I like, but I did try so many for a long time, and this one I just really settled in on this. And you'll see a lot of players really kick butt, use a couple of pistols, and this is one of those ones. So I will say also that it's too bad you can't customize your star card hand offline. I think that's one of the biggest things that I have a complaint with the game with. That you just can't do that. And the other issue is that you can't play all the boards and all the listed modes. You can't just I want to play cargo out of the Bespin expansion. I want to play that board as a mix with my other cargo boards that I'm playing, and they don't rotate those in. So if you want to play those boards, Walker Assault, in those expansions, you have to play the expansion mode, and then you get all the other modes. Some of the types of modes I just don't want to play, and I can't play the ones I want, and not play the ones I don't want in those expansions. So I don't really play the expansions that much. I just use the star cards. So also, the next tip is you use the star cards that are appropriate for the board. So if you're playing like cargo, I see a lot of people that use the jetpack, and with all the other star cards out there, there's better ones for this type of board. Most of the cargo is close contact, and using the jetpack just doesn't really help you as much as some of the other ones. It's always a good one to have, but it's better suited for Walker Assault. When you're just flying around the board, you need to get from one end to the other. You need to get up in the air and get away from people. It's just going to be more helpful in those types of boards that are more open. Whereas in cargo, you get stuck on stuff that's on the ceiling of the boards as you jump around. It's just not as good as some of these other ones for that board. And the last tip that I have, and there's a little bit of time left in the video, but you can just continue to watch. The last tip I have is the cooling flush. Mastering the cooling flush. It is really, I can't tell you how much that changed my game. It really did for me. It makes all the difference. You just see I hit one right there, and I'll tell you how to do it in a second. So the cooling flush really made a huge difference. I could just overheat my gun and a second later cool it right off and just keep going like it doesn't even make a difference. I couldn't figure that out for the life of me for a long time. It was a pain in the neck. So when you overheat your gun, you get the overheat bars, and there's these 2 yellow hash marks if you don't know how to do it. So there's 2 yellow hash marks, and those 2 yellow hash marks, as they cool off, you have to press the X button. This is on Xbox One. You have to hit the X button as soon as it hits the Xbox as at the yellow tag. So here we go. There you go. See, I hit it right when those yellow hash marks are off to the yellow hash marks. If you miss it, it sucks. I probably get it maybe 8 out of 10 times. I use it, and I actually hit it. It's really helpful. It really helped my game. Again, cannot stress that enough. How important that cooling flush is, and how much of a difference it made in my game. because you just overheat your gun, and it doesn't make a difference. Where other people, they'll overheat their gun, and they're stuck. They just don't know how to do it. The other thing too is when somebody has a disruption star card and they use it, you can get out of it very quickly and recover and use it against them. So here we go. This is the escape artist card I use. So this is how fast you run. I'm at a trait level 3, and just they cannot shoot or turn fast enough to get me. You run ridiculously fast. And when you're talking about cargo, droid run, those types of things, you just don't get this advantage. You cannot overtake this advantage in the game. So I just waited a second. Oh, he got me. I didn't realize. Oh, shoot. Yep. But you saw how fast I was running. It just is ridiculous. It is just ridiculous. So we'll wait through the end of the game. I think there is a time where I do run pretty fast and return the cargo, and we are kicking butt. One of the other tips I have too, now thinking about it, is that you kind of know your role. So I've always been a run and gunner. That's the kind of style play. So like playing way back in the SOCOM days on PS2, which I loved SOCOM. It was a sniping game. I just run and gun all the time. My friends thought I was nuts. I get a lot of kills, but I die a lot. This game is really for those types of run and gunner type guys. You're in here and you're just in the mix all the time. This is that kind of game where, Call of Duty has really been overtaken by snipers, I think. Like, I think in Call of Duty, I just can't snipe. And if you can't snipe, man, Call of Duty, you can't avoid those snipes, man, or you can get anything. I'm just not good at Call of Duty. But this game, I'm really good at. Here we go. I'm going to try run again. Running this way because I can see behind me is all of the people on the radar, so I'm just going the other way. I'm just not even bothered with those people. So I don't think I make it again. I think I don't make it again. I get caught up fighting this guy and he kills me. Thought I had him, but boom, someone shot me from behind. Nice. But we win 10-0 in this round, and I did pretty good. I think I'm ranked top in this game, so we'll see that right at the end. We'll see that, and it was just a really good game. And this morning I had actually a better game. This morning after I recorded this, I was like 40-5. It was pretty good. Saturday and Sunday mornings, I think players who aren't as good play more. Can't play during the week because they have school and stuff. Where during the week you get guys who are home all day and just play all day, and they're kind of which I don't do, but they're about this. A lot of those guys are the same. There we won 10-0 in the top 21-3. So that was a pretty good game. So that's my tips and tricks video. Hope you enjoy it, everybody, and you get something out of it. Thanks.